was the biggest miracle that happened ever in history?
I think the miracle of Purim. I think it was the miracle of Hanukkah.
What about splitting the Sea of Reeds?
No, what's the biggest miracle?
So there are a few ways how to check the greatness of the miracle. The first measurement is the nature. The more the miracle is against the nature, the bigger the miracle is. According to this, the miracle of splitting the Sea of Reeds was the biggest miracle because the standing of the water is totally against their nature. The second measurement is the benefit. The more the Jews have benefit from that miracle, the greater the miracle is. According to this, the miracle of Purim is the biggest miracle. Our sages say that the Shabbos before Pesach is called Shabbos HaGodol, the Great Shabbos, because of the great miracle that happened on this Shabbos. In Egypt, the sheep was a holy idol that you're not allowed to touch or harm. And although the prohibition, the Jews took the sheep in front of the eyes of the Egyptians on the 10th of Nisan and slaughtered them in front of everybody on the 14th of Nisan. When the firstborns saw what the Jews are doing, they asked them, "What are you going to do to our sheeps, to the sheeps?" And the Jews explained to them that they are going to slaughter the sheeps and Hashem is going to kill the firstborns of Egypt. The firstborns went to their fathers, demanding them to free the Jews out of Egypt. But they refused, and the firstborns started a war with their fathers, and they killed a lot of Egyptians. As it says in the prayer, "Lemakem Mitzrayim bivchorehem." The simple explanation is that Hashem killed Egypt firstborns. Hashem killed the firstborns of Egypt. But the inner explanation is that Hashem killed Egypt, Hashem harmed Egypt through its firstborns, bivchorehem. And this is a great miracle that because of that we are celebrating Shabbos HaGodol, the Great Shabbos. Now, we need to check, is this miracle really a great miracle? According to the measurement of the nature, this inner war in Egypt is not a miraculous war, but just a normal and simple war. Natural war. And according to the measurement of the benefit, we don't know that this war helped to the Jews in any way. So, this miracle is not a big miracle, but just a small miracle. So how is this Shabbos called? Shabbos HaGodol, the Great Shabbos, because of the great miracle. So for this we need a story. Once there were a few Hasidim that were arguing which rabbi does bigger miracles. The first one opened and said, "Once I did a transaction and I lost a lot of money. My rabbi gave me a blessing and the business grew 10 times than it was before." The second one said, No. My rabbi made me way greater miracle than yours. After many years of marriage without children, after all the doctors gave up in the nature's way, my rabbi gave me a blessing, and after a year I got twins. The third one said, "Guys, my rabbi made me a greater miracle than yours. Once I was not sure about a big business deal. I wasn't sure if to do it or not. I asked my rabbi, and my rabbi told me to do the business deal. I did it, and I lost a lot of money." So his friends asked him, "What's the miracle here? This is not a miracle." So he told them, "The miracle is that I still remained a faithful disciple to my rabbi." Meaning, a miracle that has a novel eye is greater than just a regular miracle. In the miracle of Shabbos HaGodel, the great Shabbos, there was a big twist that wasn't in any of the other miracles. Usually, miracles are built in this way that the righteous people win over the wicked people, that the light pushes away the darkness, the good wins the bad. In the miracle of splitting the Sea of Reeds and in the 10 plagues,
The Jews won over the Egyptians.
in the miracle of Purim,
Mordechai won over Haman.
in the miracle of Hanukkah, the Maccabees won over the Greeks. A small miracle is when the light wins over the darkness. But the big miracle is when the darkness itself joins forces with the light. As Shlomo HaMelech says, Yitron ha'or min ha'choshech. And as the Hasidic explanation is that the advantage of the light is when it's coming from the darkness.
Meaning that the darkness turns into light.
This is what happened in Shabbos HaGodel, the great Shabbos. And this is a big miracle. Once there was a person named Nimrod. And he...
What a name!
Yeah.
Knew what happened with him?
He repented and he asked the Rebbe, should he change his name from Nimrod, a name which expresses rebellion in Hashem? The Rebbe answered him, use the power of rebelling to holiness. Rebel in the evil inclination, in the bad things. Also in life, there are moments of darkness, like now with the virus. Normally, we're just trying to push away the darkness. But Shabbos HaGodel teaches us that we are able to take the darkness itself and turn it into light. To take the crisis as an opportunity to grow and to get better. To take the self-isolation and to turn it into self-fulfillment. And when we will turn the darkness into light, we will merit to the final and true redemption which will come fast in our days. Amen. A good, great Shabbos from Korea.